might describe what was happening with J.C. Sheldon and with Caitlin Clark from the very opening minutes of the game.
I loved it.
It's good TV.
Don't
bury the lead, Colleen.
Yeah. Give me more emotion, please. I mean, I want this for all of my sports. Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I want more emotion. I love it.
I also want them to play again, like right away, but they don't play again till August. And I'm like, oh, come on. I want to see this rematch.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible array last night. If anybody talks about wanting physicality in women's sports, you're going to see it there, Renee. But what was your reaction watching that? There's a lot of conversation because people know when Caitlin is there, a lot more viewers are coming. A lot of people who may have never seen the W before saw that game.
Yeah, I mean, if you've never seen the WNBA before, you probably are alarmed every time you watch it. It's spicy. Like, the WNBA is a spicy league, and that's with a period afterward. Obviously, it's going to be amplified, but there's a lot going on. I mean, on Diana Taurasi's birthday, I don't know if people were watching on that day, but that was a very spicy day in the league as well. I think it comes with the territory. You're right, because the Caitlin games and Indiana Fever games are highly publicized and watched, and the viewership is high. There's a lot of eyes on those moments, but I'd be lying if I said I love those games. I love when, like, if somebody hits me, it's like, it's cool. I know probably one of my teammates got it, or we gonna just wait till later in the game to get that get back. This kind of like sports. I like when the athletes have energy. It's like if everybody's hugging and kissing and it's a competition, it's like, do I love that? It's like, oh, it's great sportsmanship, but I like the energy.
It's not a motivation thing for the W. They got it. They have all of the passion right there. You don't need to really do a whole lot if you're a head coach to get everybody on board here. But I do want to ask you this, like, has it changed at all when you see, like, I don't know, because I'm just dialing in to the W now. I don't know if it's just because there's a little bit more publicity now, or if it's always been that spicy. I know Taurasi kind of had her own brand, and it was so perfect that happened on her birthday. It was like, she is still alive here.
Fire, Right. It was a dope tribute. No, I think it's always been there. I mean, the first person I think of that pops my name, her name is Planette Pearson, and her username on social media is The Enforcer. And so, like, and it was exactly what it said it was. I was so happy when she played on my squad, because it was like, I played with her in Minnesota, and when you have players like that on the team, they know their role, you know their role, and the other team knows their role. And so Planette walked it like she talked it. Her name was the Enforcer on social media, and boy, did she enforce on the court. So I don't know. I'm here for it. Like, especially me being a guard. Point guards, we're always the ones that are getting hit the most. We're guarding the ball at the top of the key. We have no idea what's going on behind us, and we're just standing there like waiting for anything crazy to happen to us. So it's on our teammates to protect us, and if we do get hit, it's on them to protect us. And don't let your point guards get hit. Okay, post players, that's a big thing. But no, I'm here for it. I think it's all part of the game. Like, as long as it's not malicious in the sense of you don't want anybody to get injured ever. But if it's just hard plays, hard fouls, hard basketball, I'm here for it.
Yeah, and Caitlin plays physically. I mean, she's always got the ball, so she's always using her butt to, like, get leverage. She uses her opposite hand to push people away, and that's going to create fiction and physicality. But it's like, when you are a celebrity as big as her, you got to have security around you, and that's what Sophie Cunningham was this game. I wasn't expecting Sophie to be the security, but it was kind of fascinating.
Well, she's a black belt in Taekwondo.
Does she
you
really?
just told me that back then. I was like, wow, I love that for her.
Have you guys ever done anything like that? Any karate?
No, but I've seen karate.
I have a white belt.
Suzy, have you ever even been in a fight?
The white belt is the one you get when you join.
I've been in a verbal fight many times.
A verbal fight,
and I won every time. And I won every time.
No, I'm just wondering.
Let's unpack this a minute, shall we?
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people didn't know who J.C. Sheldon was before this game, but we know that there is somewhat of a rivalry from Iowa and from Ohio State. Marina Mabry came over and gave Caitlin a good shove. She let her know who was business, and she went flying. Now, one thing we talked about a lot is that Caitlin Clark does taunt the refs, complain a lot, go back there a lot. Now, I'm not saying she didn't get a finger in her eye like Stooges style, and she reacted to it very dramatically. Marina let her know her name, and then she went flying. A lot of people are saying, well, was it a fair foul? Was it not a fair foul? We are going to hear first from Stephanie Wait. Let's hear about this, then I'll ask your reaction.
Job is hard. Their job is hard. Their job is hard, right? Their job is hard. You know, the game has changed so much. Everybody's getting better, except the officials. So we got to find a way to remedy it.
Let me clarify. She was actually talking about the officials' calls because a lot of complaints after the game were that the officials are calling a horrible game. What's your reaction to how the officials are calling these games, and how do you want to see them being called?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is, even when I was a player, my whole stance on how the refs call the game is just call it one way. So if you're going to call it tight, then that means call it tight on both ends. If we touch them, then you call a foul. If they touch us, you call a foul. Or call it tough and let everybody beat each other up. And so you swallow the whistle and you let the physicality play. So for me, I really would prefer them to just let us beat each other up. And that's even when I played. And I'm one of the smaller players. So that actually isn't beneficial to me because when people try to guard me, they did try to be physical. And that's what they do with guards. They try to put their weight on you and they try to put their dominance on you because they're bigger. But I always prefer to let us play it out, because who wants to watch a game where all the stars are on the bench? You don't want to watch a game where you tune in to watch the stars battle it out, and in the second quarter they got to sit the whole second quarter because they got foul trouble. So I'm always of the thought process, get it in on the floor and figure it out.
It feels like the Jordan rules a little bit with Caitlin, where it was anytime Jordan got fouled, everybody immediately got fouled. But with Caitlin, it feels like there's a little bit more protection by the refs, and I think that's what Stephanie White was saying, was just the officiating has been all over the place.
Watch new episodes of Women's Sports Now every Thursday on Roku channel.